Hello. Welcome to Yoga with Deb in the comfort and safety of your own home. Today, make sure that you have your space set up if you haven't already. You'll want a mat. If you don't have a mat, then probably somewhere where there's carpet. 2 blocks and a strap if you have it. If not, don't worry about it. I'm doing my best to not rely on the props. And maybe even a blanket or a towel, something that you can sit on to get a little more comfortable. Even a pillow will work because you are home after all. Other than that, a writing utensil, a pen, paper, because we'll start with some journaling again, just how we did in the first video. I find journaling very therapeutic, and especially right now with everything going on in the world, journaling has been my go-to to write whatever I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, so that I don't hold on to those things because there's already so much to worry about. So if you don't have your space, those items, then go ahead and take the time to grab them right now. Just push pause, and then you can resume the video once your space is set. If the space is ready, then we'll get started. So starting today with gratitude, seeing if we can flip that switch, and instead of coming from a place of lack, of scarcity, of uncertainty, we can start to find abundance. We can get creative and have all the time that we need to do these things. So, with your pen and paper, the prompt that you have for today is, what am I grateful for? For example, I am so grateful for technology because as much as I may not know how to use it, it is what's allowing me to connect with you still when we can't be in person. It's also what's allowing me to reach more people who can't usually make it to classes. I'm grateful for my fur babies because right now they love cuddling with me. They may or may not make appearances during this. It just depends if they wake up from their naps. The extra time to do the things that I've wanted to do in the house, in the yard, to read. So it can be a list. You can go into depth. But instead of coming from a place from fear, of lack, let's come from a place of fullness, of gratitude. We'll write for about 5 minutes. What are you grateful for? What am I grateful for? maybe even just being grateful for setting this time aside for yourself. Go ahead and begin to finish writing whatever it is that you're writing. Set your paper and pen off to the side. And we'll go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned yesterday, filming these classes is new to me, so any feedback is welcomed. Even requests, comment, email, text, call, whatever it is that you can reach us with. And let me know so that as I film them, I know what to share with you, what you're needing, what you're craving. And we'll go from there. So to begin, you'll find an easy seated pose, maybe just sitting on the edge of your blanket to give yourself a small pelvic tilt forward so that the natural curves of your spine can come into alignment. But you'll want your shoulders stacked over your hips, so make sure that you're not leaning forward or even leaning back. Your chin parallel to the ground, and your hands rest wherever feels best. Good. Take a deep inhale through your nose. You can even shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Create some tension. Find all the stress and exhale. Let it go. Another big deep breath. Inhale. And release. One more. Breathe it in. And let it go. And if comfortable, you can start to close your eyes. Focus on the blank space on the backs of your eyelids. Otherwise, you're welcome to leave the eyes open and just focus on me. Do your best to eliminate all other distractions. We'll place both hands on our hearts. And as you close the eyes, just listen to your natural breath. Your heartbeat. Is it fast? Is it slow? Maybe you barely feel it. But your heart. Working on coming from there today instead of the mind that right now is so easily influenced by everything that's going on. Beginning to count our blessings and express gratitude for them. Because despite everything that's going on, there are still things to be grateful for. The roof over your head. The food in your belly. Even the extra time on your hands to read, to play, to relax, to cuddle with your animals, to spend time with your family. Start to come from that place. As you breathe in through your nose, pull the breath from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Even feel your heart rise into your hands. And as you exhale, release the breath back out through the nose. Allow the chest to fall and the belly to soften. Even just expressing gratitude for your breath and for your body. Finding patience, compassion, kindness, and sweetness for yourself. As we work through the heart today, we'll explore through the neck, the shoulders, a little bit of the rest of the body, but really focusing on opening the heart. flipping the switch, releasing the fear, and choosing love. I am love as you inhale. I am fearless as you exhale. I am love. I am fearless. Allowing the uncertainty, the panic, the anxiety, the madness to melt away. Releasing fear and picking up love. Keep the awareness of your breath as we prepare to move through the body. From the heart. Finding gratitude, abundance, wholeness, fullness, and releasing scarcity. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, what you're missing, what you need to stock up on, come from the things that you do have. Come from love and release fear. On your next inhale, gently begin to open your eyes. Release the hands down to your thighs. If it's uncomfortable to keep the knees bent, by all means extend them out. Sit up tall. And start to move through one shoulder and then the other. Then slow that movement down. Extend your arms out to a T. Allow the palms to face up, but then move from your shoulders. Make sure that the front of the shoulders turn to the back as the palms face up. Then take your fingertips to touch your shoulder tips. There. So moving through the elbow joint. Inhale, extend the arms out. Exhale, draw them in. 2 more. Inhale, extend. I am love. Exhale, I am fearless as you power up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw in. Yeah. With the fingertips touching the elbow tips. Inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, start to sweep the elbows out in front of you. See if you can get them to kiss. Then reach them up and exhale back and down. Continue just like that. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. There. Your breath. Your movement. Finding any pops and cracks beneath the shoulders. Good. Take one more. And then release the arms down. Good. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. As you exhale, crescent towards the right. Bring the right hand down towards the ground. Reach your left arm up and over. But draw the low belly in. Extend as straight as you can from the left arm and let the gaze move up. Feel the twist in the neck. Release any tension hiding in your jaw. If you can go further, start to bend your right elbow, work the forearm towards the ground, but if your left sit bone, your left butt cheek lifts off, then press yourself back up. Stay rooted in your seat. Inhale, lift up through center, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, lower your left hand down, reach the right arm up and over, let the gaze move up towards the right arm. And I am mirroring you. If at any point it's backwards, please just follow what I'm visually doing versus what I'm saying. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, back over towards the right. Reach the left arm up and over. Get long through the sides, straighten through the top arm as much as you can. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, come up through center, reach the left arm high. Exhale, cactus arms, open your heart up towards the sky. Flex your palms slightly upward and tilt your elbows slightly forward so that you feel the shoulders move into your back and the heart open up. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, open. Inhale, I am love as you rise. Exhale, I am fearless as you open the heart. Plant your hands behind you. If you're sitting on a block, a blanket, a towel, release it. Plant your feet. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. So just lightly get around the hips. And I didn't mention it before, but when we come back to our seat, I want the opposite leg in front. If you're not sure which one that is, then when you sit down and it doesn't feel awkward, that means you need to switch. The seat has to feel awkward. So for example, my left side is my dominant side, at least with my hips, so it rests a little lower. My right side feels uncomfortable when it's in front, and the hip lifts a little more. But again, I'm mirroring you, so to you it looks like the left, but this is my right. There, good. We'll take moon circles with our arms. You'll inhale, extend both arms out. As you exhale, bring them out in front of you. Then retract the shoulder blades. Start to inhale, sweep your right arm up overhead. As you get towards the top, flip the palm out. And at this point, I'm doing the same one. Take your right arm back behind you. And then a big full circle, bring it back forward. Inhale, lift it up. Flip the palm out and exhale, lower. Continue just like that. There. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward. Exhale, take it back. Yeah. On your next inhale, bring both arms up. Bend your right elbow. Cradle your head with your right hand and cover your right elbow with your left arm. The rib cage has a tendency to flare out, so draw it in. Press your head against your arms. Take an inhale. Draw the shoulders back and exhale, crescent to the right. Get long through your left side. Crescent to the left, get long through your right side. So I think I'm just going to do the same side because I'm getting confused doing this. So I'm going to look like I'm doing the opposite side from you, but it'll help me keep my mind straight. Inhale, lift back up. Extend your left arm, then your right arm. Exhale, lower the arm side out. Perfect. Extend both arms out in front of you. Again, slightly retract the shoulder blades. Take your moon circles on your inhale, sweep your left arm up. As you exhale, flip the palm out, lower the arm down behind you, so big circles. Inhale, bring the right arm up and forward. Exhale, flip the palm out, lower it back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more. I am love as you rise. I am fearless as you move back. On the next inhale, sweep both arms up. Bend your left elbow. Cradle your elbow with your right hand. Draw the head back against your arms, then the low belly and the rib cage in. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, crescent over towards the left, get long. Over towards the right, get long through your left side. This is going to take me a while. I hope this at least provides laughter for you. On your inhale, lift back up. Extend the left arm up, the right arm up, and exhale, side out. Plant both hands behind you, uncross your legs, plant your feet. Windshield wiper them side to side. There, wonderful. Slow the movement down and you'll come to stand at the top of your mat. There. However it fits you to get up. You'll find your Tadasana mountain pose. Spread your toes. Press your feet evenly into the ground. There. Then as you rise up, make sure that your quads are nice and firm, the kneecaps lifted. The tailbone aims towards the ground, the hands by your side, palms face forwards, fingers spread wide, and shoulders stacked over your hips, and the gaze straight forward. with the chin parallel to the ground, not reaching up, not forward, but your ear hole should even line up with your shoulders. And breathe in your Tadasana, your mountain, finding strength and power here as you fill with love and release fear. On the next inhale, open your eyes, sweep the arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, index finger points up. Let me step back just so you can see me. Press into your feet if possible and still stable. Heel toe the feet together. If that feels too unstable, then keep them at hip distance apart. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, crescent towards the left. Indulasana, your standing crescent pose. As your hips move, crescent towards the right. As your hips move towards the left, draw the left rib cage in to create more length on your right side and deepen. Stay straight through both arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, crescent over towards the left. Get long through your right side, and same thing. Draw the right rib cage in. Deepen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sigh. Good. We'll take another round just like that. Interlace the fingers, index finger points up, rise. Draw the head between the arms. Exhale, crescent to the left first, the actual left. Get long through the right side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the right, get long through the left. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. So you're at the tops of your mats. I'm now at the top of my mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Urdhva Hastasana in. And as you exhale, step out and open towards whichever side will face me to a 5-pointed star. There. Good. Reaching out as far as you can. Filling with love, releasing fear as you stand bright and tall. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Your heels are slightly aiming in, the toes out, and sit into your goddess, your Buddha squat. Good. Bring your hands to your thighs, press down as you lift up. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, dip the left shoulder, look over the right. You can bend the elbows. Inhale, come up through center, and as you exhale, dip the left, look over the right. Continue just like that. Your breath, your movement. One more on each side. Then on your inhale, come through center. Release all that strength in the legs, straighten. Maybe even rock the hips. Extend your arms out to a T and bring both feet parallel to your mat or parallel to one another. Ideally, you want your stance as wide as your wingspan, so wrists in line with ankles. There. We'll start by rotating the right toes forward. Bend your right knee, warrior two. Surf your mat. Look over your right middle finger. Stay low in your right leg. Inhale, flip the right hand over, and on your exhale, reverse your triangle, straighten through your right leg. Take the right arm up and back. Inhale, come forward, bend your right knee. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh and sweep your left arm by your left ear. Press your right forearm down, lift out of your right shoulder, then maybe move your gaze towards your left arm. Good. Then wrap your left hand, towards your right hip, a half bind. Stay there with the support of your right arm, or extend your right arm by your ear. Good. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Rotate your right toes forward. And then aim your left toes out. Bend your right knee, warrior two here. Surf your mat, find a tight rope so that your left heel is in line with the center of your right foot. Look over your left middle finger. Find your focal point. I am love. And exhale as you open your heart, release fear. Flip the left hand over and take it back. Good. As you come forward, bring your left forearm to your left thigh. Sweep your right arm by your right ear. Sit low in your left leg, then press your right forearm down. Move your gaze up. supported side angle pose. Wrap your right hand towards your left hip. Extend your left arm by your left ear. Stay strong. Inhale, press up. Rotate your left toes to point in. Good. Then again, aim both heels out. Heels in, toes out. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit low. You can play with your balance by lifting the right heel. Sit a little lower. Lower the heel. Lift the left. Sit a little lower. Lower both heels. Stay low. Then inhale, shoot up to your star. Exhale, lower back down. So nice big circles. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit low. I am love as you lift. I am fearless as you sit low and strong. There. Inhale, lift up, one more. Exhale, sit low. Good. Bring both hands to your heart. Now either lift off the left heel, sit lower. Then lift off the right heel, sit lower. And keep switching. Or lift both and find your balance. Breathe here. Lower both heels. Inhale, straighten through the legs. Reach the arms up and exhale, sigh. Good. Bring the toes forward and heel toe them back together. You can rotate to face the front of the mat or just stay facing me. We'll work into our tree pose. Spread your right toes. Bring your hands to your hips. Press down on your hips as you stand tall. Root your right foot down and start to lift your left leg up. If the toes need to touch, keep the toes touching, then open from the hip. Stay there or grow. If you can go higher, then lift the toes off of the ground. Good. Gently release. Shake it out. We'll switch sides. Bring the hands to the hips. Spread your left toes, root your left foot down. As you press into your left leg, lift up as if a string is pulling you. Then open the right hip, bring the heel in, and start to grow here. Take your time. Maybe the toes lift. Doesn't seem like mine will for today. And gently release. Shake it out. Good. So still playing with our balance. Bring your hands to your heart. Interlace the fingers, index finger points up, rise up. Exhale, crescent towards the left, the actual left. Let the weight move into your right leg, which is the opposite leg. Press into that foot. Then see if maybe you can lift the left leg. Just maybe, even if the toes touch. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, crescent towards the right, the actual right. Let the weight move to the left leg. Press into that foot and start to lift your right leg. Inhale, lift, lower, release. Good. Another round just like that. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the left. Press into your right foot, the opposite. Start to lift the left. Inhale, lift, lower. Switch over to the right. Press into the left leg. Lift the right leg. Just maybe it's really confusing and it sounds backwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Good. We'll take another tree pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Spread your left toes, root your left foot. Start to come to your right tippy toes, purposefully doing the tippy toes. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Grow your branches. Still with the toes down. I promise there's a reason for it. Start to bring your right hand down on your right leg. Take an inhale. Keep the balance and exhale, crescent towards the right. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. Reach the right arm high. Exhale, lower. If I'm doing this too fast, by all means, take your time. Hit pause, slow down. It's hard for me to tell when is enough time. Switch, spread your right toes, root your right foot down, hands at heart center. Start to come to your left tippy toes. Open the hip, bring the heel in. And then zip up and grow. Stay there. Or start to bring the left arm down to the left leg. Reach tall and exhale over towards the left. Get long through the right side. Inhale, lift. Bring the left arm high. Exhale, release. Good. If you'd like to repeat that again, by all means, press pause, do it again. Otherwise, if you've had enough of balance and you're just ready to melt, then let's come on down. We'll start with our butterfly, Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. And I'll give you some time. Grab onto your feet like a book. On your inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, lead with your heart, fold forward. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, lift up. Flutter the legs. We'll take another round. With the feet still touching, take them out to a diamond on the inside. I believe we did this in the first video, so it should be fairly familiar. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press your forearms against your calves. Inhale, lift up. Flutter the legs. Bring your hands to support the outer edges of your legs. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Good. With the legs in front of you, reach the arms forward, engage the core, and slowly start to lower yourself down to the ground. There. Take a full body stretch when you arrive. Breathe in through your nose. Point the toes, reach out long, and exhale, side out. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Take hold of the shin. Reach your left leg straight forward. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, twist. Cross your right leg over your body until your tip and keep the right shoulder down. Breathe here. If you'd like, your gaze can turn to the right and find another twist in the neck. With each inhale, still breathe from the belly. And each exhale, see if you can release and move a little further into the twist. Inhale, come back to center. Extend the right leg out. Draw your left leg in. Take hold of your left shin. Reach your right leg straight forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Cross your left leg over the body. Keep the left shoulder down. Maybe even move the gaze to the left. On the next inhale, come up through center. Exhale, extend the left leg out. As you move into your Shavasana, the legs can stay long and get as wide as your mat, if not wider. The arms by your side with the palms face up. If you need support in your low back, bend your knees, plant your feet. Slightly draw the chin in, lengthen through the back of your neck. Take a deep inhale. And a full exhale. Another big deep breath. Let it go. As thoughts arrive in your Shavasana, because they will, choose to return to your breath, to breathe in love and exhale fear. I am love with each inhale. I am fearless with each exhale. Repeat that to yourself over and over and over again as you drift off into bliss. I'll mind the time. Take a deep inhale. Complete exhale. Note the sensations that you feel through your body. Hopefully, the relief from distractions, both in the home and outside of the home. the ability to find love and release fear. Invite small movement back to your body as you start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll the wrists and the ankles. Maybe even take a full body stretch and reach yourself out long. Hug your knees towards your chest, wrap your arms around your legs. You can either stay on your back or turn to either side of your body and find a fetal position. I am here. I am love. I am fearless. Know that anytime things get overwhelming, you can come back to your breath. Come back to your practice, your journal. Take it all with you as you gently press up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra prayer position. It's an honor to be able to guide you through your practice, even when we're apart. The light within me honors and respects the light within you, for we are of the same light. From my heart to yours, Namaste. This video was a little bit shorter just because I feel the attention span at home tends to be shorter anyways when you have a space that is completely dedicated to it. Let us know if the shorter version is a little more accessible, doable, or if you do need the more time to get to the hour. I'll see you next time. Thanks.